As always, really.
Hi.
Yeah. Hey,
Hello.
finally! We're waiting on you. Course, hurry up, John.
Fuck you.
You.
Fuck you.
Fuck you very much.
Screw you, my guy.
Let's go, your sexy time.
Oh shit, I don't have a fucking display capture.
Well done.
Now I do. Oh.
Are we all ready then?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Ta-dum. Yes, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay. So, last time we left our Intrepid Adventures off, which has unfortunately been quite a bit ago.
Love you, Crow. Hi.
They had essentially finished up their cleaning of the Red Brand hideout underneath the ruined Tresendar Manor. You were chasing after someone, but managed to lose them, unfortunately. But cleaned out the rest of the place, freed some prisoners, assumedly a family from the town of Phandelver, and brought them to safety before essentially going to lick your wounds and rest from your battles, as most of you were dancing around death's door. However, because of those experiences, all of you have collected enough experience to level up to level 3, which is what we're going to do soonish. However, during this same evening, and after having dropped off the family at their home, one of your party, Seumas, decided we need to ask about what this creature is, and ran off towards Ethermal's orchard, essentially to ask of the man, hey, what kind of creature is this? And that is where we left off our session. We did already roll for health. So after this bit of roleplay, when your guys' actual long rest has been over, that's when we start the leveling process. However, Seumas, you were speaking with the elven man, Elamath. His last name is, I need to grab his first name. Give me a moment. No. Ethermath. Darren Ethermath. And he looks at you. What you're describing is a creature that, while relatively gruesome, is a creature that prefers to be solitary, to be, well, rather defensive, and likes to clean up the scraps. But there are no more scraps, and if you have encountered such a creature, they are very much bad news.
God. Right. Can I run back to the party then?
So basically, you get that information and you start hauling ass again?
Yeah, I want to haul ass.
You leave the man very confused, but eventually you hear the door close again as you run off. And you run back towards the rest of the party, who, from what I remember and what I have been able to review, was going to go back towards the
farm.
elderly farm.
Yeah.
Towards the barn to sleep.
Yep.
Or at least rest. Is that still the plan, or?
Yeah.
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 Yes.
So you know where to find them. You all reconvene. You can see a very
I'll be lurking for a bit,
sweaty,
buddy,
kind
great
of out of
stream, man.
breath
Nice to see
Seumas
what's
run
outside
up
of
to
you
the
from time
barn
to
as
time.
you all
know
get
we
kind of
all
settled
love
in.
you in our lives when I
And
get to say what very nice
yeah,
stream. Twitch is a much better place because you're in it, brother. Stay sloppy and stay slutty.
Oh,
Fucking stay
I think I
slutty
better
for you,
start us
buddy.
off.
Fuck yeah, I'll stay slutty
I'll
for you,
update you
Forge.
guys
Have a good lurk,
in the
buddy.
morning, but I definitely think someone should stay guard and keep their eye on the caverns.
Okay.
Okay.
Stay up.
I shall take first watch if we're resting.
Glad I
Okay,
didn't mean to
second
leave you on
watch.
red all day. I
can
love you.
take
You
the-
know I do. And thank you so much for gifting that sub to Crow. You're the best. I love you.
Remember that our druid friend can rest for 4 hours and be awake for 4 hours and still get a full rest.
Yeah. So I
Alright.
can take last watch, like.
Yeah, sure.
Then someone take mine because I might not be able to see much in this.
I'll take it.
I was gonna say, should be us people that can like see in the dark.
What
Yeah,
time
I
is
can,
it?
I can take first watch then.
8 minutes past 7.
Not now.
8 minutes past 8, but
It is from what I recall, you guys took a long rest in the
Yeah, it was.
No, we done a
quite-
short rest in the in the thing, didn't we?
Yes, you did a short rest.
Yeah.
That is correct.
It was definitely late because didn't we go in early? No, we went.
No,
in
we
late.
went in late, so it must be daytime.
It is. Well, it's not so much daytime. You guys have spent about. Well, combined with a short rest, it would be around 1 or 2 a.m. Like 1 or 2 in the morning.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
How many hours do we need
So-
for a full rest?
8
hours.
You need 8 hours, 6 hours of actual sleep, and 2 hours of light activity. Holding a guard is part of that.
Ian.
Right. So, first watch, that was going to be our good friend Yonkathu, correct?
Yeah.
Right. I would like you to roll me a perception check. God, I just saw the rolls again. Your guys' stealth rolls
It's
were
fine.
disgusting.
Sean's coming in with a 20.
Yay, that's a good start to the night and the only good bit of numbers.
It's a new year. Dice are going to be good
Yeah.
this year.
Exactly.
I mean, listening in, you hear a bit of drunken revelry coming from further toward the north, but you don't see or spot anything out of the ordinary otherwise. It's pretty quiet. It doesn't seem like anyone's really noticed what has happened in the hideout.
Okay. So with that in mind, I'm just gonna keep an ear out, and then again pull out the broken torch and my knife, and just start fiddling and whittling away while I'm
Sure thing.
watching.
With every bit of whittling that you do, you sense as though that kind of unspoken connection to something within you is strengthening and like becoming more tangible, more grabbable as you, with the experience you've gotten so far from fighting, from being in harm's way, from understanding kind of your place within the world, you feel as though you are growing in a certain sense. That was the first watch. Who was second?
I was second.
Rare. What is going to be your perception roll, if you please.
Oh dear.
You are woken up, still dead of night, and halfway around your watch, you start as the sun starts to kind of filter, the orange starts to bleed into the still quite night sky, and you start to notice some of the hustling and bustling of the little town start to. Basically, the town starts to wake up, but you don't really notice anything out of the ordinary. You hear a little bit of conflict from up north, but otherwise, there's very little in the sense of any immediate danger. Even looking towards the east, towards the forest, you don't see anything.
Okay, that's good then.
Okay. So, do you then wake up, Rosh?
I shall gently, like nicely,
Well, I mean-
not like in a scary way, you know, just like Rosh, come on.
I mean,
Wake
Rosh
up.
is just sitting in her trance. And this is towards the end of your trance where you are fully rested.
Yep.
And you are able to take over the watch if you would please.
Yeah.
Wait, I've got a question. Was Jordan still in wolf form by the time we went to bed?
No.
No.
No, I'm very, very, very much not.
It was broken twice, which was all of the charges. Right, 16. By now the sun has gone completely up. You can hear a rooster crow for the official start of the morning, and you can hear already that the Alderleaf family, or rather the woman of the Alderleaf family, is starting to go into the field. Kind of. She walks into the barn, grabs some of the hay that is stored there, and starts to go back out again, gives you a little nod, and sees how exhausted the rest of the party is, and kind of just closes the barn doors a bit again, so the light doesn't filter in properly. And yeah, she then starts to make her way out. And furthermore, it's day now. You don't hear or anything. You don't hear anything out of the ordinary. The town seems to be going as it is. There's no shouts or screams of any conflict happening. It's just a regular day in the town of Phandelver.
Oh, awesome.
So 4 hours later, with the party entirely rested, you all come to find yourselves having grown through the night. And we shall level up to level 3.
What?
Clicky
So-
my button. Oh.
Do not clicky the button. The character mancer is not complete. So you can look in the player handbook and basically go to your class and see what you might gain from level 3. For our good friends Rosh and Fargrim, that means you are gaining level 2 spell slots, which means you are able to now cast a few spells at level 2. In the case of Rosh, you can just prepare which level 2 spells you want.
Yep.
And in the case of Fargrim, which level 2 spells have you decided to take? Or have you not looked yet?
I have looked at some. If I remember it, I just need to.
I remember you going
find
for
it again.
Scorching Ray.
Yeah, that was one of them. But after the whole, like, so
Break.
am I able to? Yeah, the big break. Am I able to actually learn proficiencies like in the game?
Yes, But
Like I'm getting towards like learning, for instance, armor proficiency, like cloth leather or something. I'm able to learn that at some point.
that would be a feat, and
Okay.
getting those kind of things are feats. Give me a moment.
It's just
Give
whether
me a
whether or
quick
not
second.
you use points for defense or more offense.
I had to rescue my cat because he was stuck in his own tail.
Okay.
Okay.
Like the tail was stuck, or
He had clawed his own tail and he couldn't get himself loose.
oh,
What an idiot.
He is. But that said, feats are generally taken when at level 4, for example, your next level, you would gain what's called an ability score improvement. And an ability score improvement can also be swapped out for a feat. Feats are things that can give you certain bonuses instead of okay.
Sorry, didn't mean to press that.
Instead of a instead of the like 2 ability score increases you would get by default.
It's 5th edition, isn't it?
Hmm?
Am I doing
We're
the
playing
revised
D&D
one
5th edition. Excuse me, what?
for the Ranger revised? Or something?
Yes, you will be using Ranger Revised. Give me a moment.
I've just so
I
much
have to figure
scrolling
that
trying
out
to find
with you
these
later. I don't think you guys
spells
are
and
gonna
stuff.
come into, like,
Kaylee,
use this.
I love you. Thank you so much for the lurk. I hope
We'll
you're doing
fix
well.
fix it properly later. I am woefully underprepared.
Fuck, it's pass without trace.
Let's show.
how was it that the ability score improvement worked? Was that like the plus amount of things?
Yeah,
Or
the ability score improvement, but that's not of the order right now because that's level 4.
I know.
With an ability score improvement, you could, for example, choose to give +2 to your intelligence, or give +1 to your constitution, or +1 to your intelligence, that kind of deal. But instead, you can take a feat, and those feats grant other different kind of bonuses. So, for example, you would want a, I think it's light armor expert feat that would grant you the ability to wear light armor if you so choose. But another choice would be to, for example, take a spell like Mage Armor, which makes your armor 13 plus Dex modifier, which costs a spell slot, but it's a it's still a base 3 boost for your
exactly.
for your armor class.
So that's why it's like, should I wait, like not take out mage armor now, and then
I think I did that.
at level 4 I would go for.
We will soon see if I did that
So
right.
that's like my thought train right now.
I would not take a feat to gain light armor. I would just take the mage
What
armor.
was I taking? I was taking
I'm
another
gonna be
animal
taking
one.
mage armor then.
Right, so that's one of your spells.
Even though it's a first level
Oh.
spell. And I'm gonna be taking enlarge/reduce.
I'm taking
Let's see. Can you take that many spells?
speak
Yeah, I can take
with
2, right?
animals.
Yes.
Where's S?
You can learn an amount of spells equal to when you level up.
This
My
handbook
internet is having a
so
little bit
long.
of a fit, so give me a second.
R S.
Not like a bad fit, but it's loading slow. You can
Speak
add
with
2 wizard
animals.
spells of your choice to your spellbook. So if you choose to take Mage Armor and Enlarge Reduce, that's your that's the 2 spells that you take.
If I take just mage armor. What are you saying?
Mage Armor would count as one of the 2 spells you would take
one
for
of them.
leveling up.
Exactly. And then I would take enlarge/reduce. Or is
Yes.
that, or is that a, like, does that require 2
Oh,
slots?
that's a 2nd level spell. You're allowed to take that.
Oh, it's more like is enlarge one and then reduce a second, or is it
No,
combined?
no. Enlarge/reduce. It is a spell that you can choose which one you want to use. You can use it to enlarge a friendly or to reduce the size of an enemy.
Yeah. Yep. That's the ones I'm going for.
Right. So those are the two spells you pick. You both you and Rosh gain second level spell slots. And I do believe you two start with 2. Yes, that is correct. So you now have four first level spell slots and 2 second level spell slots.
No, it wasn't. Yes, it was. Pass the trace concentration.
Right. So next up, let's go to our half-casters. Our half-casters being Reynauld and Seumas. The both of you are now unlocking spellcasting.
I already unlocked spellcasting.
Did you?
Yeah, at level 2.
Really?
Yeah, I got 2 spells because I got Cure Wounds
Yeah, no, never
and
mind. Yep.
Shield of Faith.
I'm stupid.
But at level 3, I gain 1 extra spell slot with 1 extra
Yes.
spell I can learn,
Concentrate.
and then the 2 spells from
Can't see it, 'cause
my
this is went on.
oath.
Yes.
Can't fix.
And those spells
Well.
that you learn are spells that are not counted against your prepared spells. So in this case, for your oath, that means you are learning Bane and Hunter's Mark.
That is correct, because I've chosen the Oath of Vengeance.
Mercies, bless him. Didn't know that.
And Seumas, did you have a think on which ranger conclave you wanted?
Yeah, I was gonna go the hunter one. I'm thinking, and I couldn't decide between Colossus Slayer or Horde Breaker, but I think I might go Colossus Slayer.
All right. Sure thing. That
So
means
is that every turn I get the extra damage?
yes. Every turn you can deal an additional 1d8 against the target if their health is below half.
Oh, can I?
Oh, below half. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I didn't.
When
know
you hit
that.
a creature with a weapon attack, the creature takes an extra 1d8
Wait.
damage if it's below its hit
Is that
point
this
maximum.
bit? Oh.
Yeah, you know what do you guys think? I don't know. Or shall I go for Horde Breaker, which
So I
I did
literally
like
could have just
originally?
dragged it over.
So, just for frame of reference, that was Colossus Slayer, Horde Breaker. Once on each of your turns, when you make a weapon attack, you can make another attack with the same weapon against a
Iron
different
Smart.
creature
Thank
that
you.
is within 5 feet of the original target and
Thank
within
you.
range of your weapon.
I'll do it for the next ones. Yay. I'm done.
Okay, that sounds decent, to be fair. Not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
it does sound good.
Where
It
would I
basically-
put my oath stuff?
It's fine, I now know. I now
Sorry,
know.
go on,
Yeah,
Seumas.
you've got to hit the target first.
Yeah, well, yeah. Is it another normal roll for with Horde Breaker?
It would be
Too
just
busy
another
scrolling up
normal
and
attack,
down the
and it only
bloomin'
triggers,
like this is what I was doing. I was just like
when you
scrolling
make the weapon attack. It
up
doesn't
and down this
specify if you
thing,
hit or not.
trying to
I don't
find the
have
abilities
to
I was
read
looking
anything.
for.
You do need to reload, but you do have to target a different creature.
What's 5
That's what it
yards in
specifies.
this look like?
5 feet. That's literally right next to that creature. Like
Okay.
within the squares connecting. I will be grabbing. I'll be helping you guys because Reynauld, you had a question in regards to how you put in.
So
your...
I've put my Oath of Vengeance. It's now in my character sheet, as you can probably see now. I've done my spells that have come from it. My tenets and my channeled divinity. Where do I put that? Oh, never mind.
You can put
help.
your tenets in the in this area in the bio. However, for your channel divinity, you have a little plus under your lay on hands.
Mm-hmm.
You can just push that one.
Yeah,
call
and
it
just
channel divinity and just regard it as charges, and then add each channel divinity option as a separate feature.
Okay.
I would say so. You can
Yeah.
say I want to do this one and just click on it.
So, like, for example, like this. That is a vow. Don't know if you can see this yet. And that is a Jura. Can you see them now?
No, because so you do not get two separate channel divinities.
Okay.
Basically, what you get is you have 2 charges of channel divinity that reset on a long rest, and you can use one for either the vow or the abjured enemy.
Okay. This might sound complicated to you, but in my mind it's simple. Is it okay if I keep the both, but then whenever I use one or the other, I just take both both off? So, like, for example, if I used
Your
Abjura,
character sheet is your own.
because then, like, for example, if I used Abjura, I would take one off both of them, for example, and be all like, right, I've used one, so take one off both.
As long as you're keeping track of that properly,
I will.
I'm
Yeah,
fine with
that's fine.
And
And then
if you
obviously
put it,
spell descriptions go in my features, right?
yes, just put that in your features.
Same with the tenets.
You can put your tenets in the bio. I will be keeping track of that. No worries.
Okay, cool. No worries, thank you. I'll just type away.
And yeah, that's kind of you settled.
Yeah, that's literally me done. I've got my health. I gained +8, right, on level up. I think it was because I rolled 8 + 2.
So let's see. You that's a total of what was your health before?
19.
19. So you get 10 health.
Okay, so I'm at 29, not 20.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Perfect. Cheers. Thank you. I think that's all I get. Level 3 is my oath, my tenants, my channel, my extra spell slot that I already done, my vengeance spells, which I already have. I just need to type up the tenets and the channel divinity descriptions.
Yes.
Cool, I'm on it. Also, I did my lay on hands because it's now up to 15 because I gain 5 for each level up.
Yeah.
And then that's it.
Also, Louis,
Yo.
you had rolled max on your hit die, so you have a total of 37 health right now.
Oh, sweet. Oh, you know what? I think I'm gonna go Colossus Slayer. What do you guys think? I'm thinking Colossus Slayer. Well, realistically, when is anything that close?
Find sense? How do you have to find sense? What's this?
Me
What?
or Louis?
No, Louis.
I
I'm
was
looking
gonna
at your
say.
character sheet. I'm like, what?
It sounds like a paladin ability if you
Wait,
ask me. Like,
what's divine sense? Where have I got this?
Yeah, I have no idea. I don't know how you got that. You don't have to find sense.
Oh yeah, I just saw that there. Yeah, I'm gonna go Colossus Slayer.
Right. Then you can add Colossus Slayer as a feature.
Right.
Oh. You can just copy paste what's in the Ranger Revised, and I'll fix your character
I'm
sheet
good.
later. Don't you worry.
Where's the features?
That's in the bottom right, features and traits window
Okay, then so add.
in your character sheet.
So,
Oh, and guys, make sure to go into your character sheets and change your level to level 3.
how do I?
Oh,
So
and
if you go
experience
up
points
to if you go to the bar, not so much on the experience points, but you have a little cogwheel next to your background. If you click that, you can change the level there.
And we're just
Wait, did
we're
you
back
say
to
that-
0, aren't we?
Louis has 37 hit points.
Yeah.
I can't.
What the fuck?
Yeah, you rolled really high. Right, then we get to our martial classes. Yonkathu, what subclass did you pick?
Totem Warrior.
Ooh, which totem did you go?
Bear Totem.
Sweet!
I have it here.
Yes. So now you're resistant to all damage while raging, except psychic damage. Which means that all damage done to you that is not psychic is halved.
Yep.
are you going tanky boy?
I've also put in my hit points, but it only gives me. I'm only at 38 hit points now. Like Louis is almost as tanky as I am. And then
He is 1 health below you, which is ridiculous for a ranger.
And then I've also put the 2 spells I learn as a totem warrior as cantrips on the spell page.
Well, they're not really cantrips, but sure.
I mean,
You
I
can
can move
cast them
them
both-
to.
You can
move
cast them
to,
both once as a ritual, correct?
Yeah, I've put them through saying that they're ritual spells.
Yeah. Okay. The thing is, with ritual spells, you need to do. You need
I need to cast it for like 10 minutes.
Yeah, you need to spend 10 minutes casting them
Yeah.
instead of the usual one action. I have.
Oh, see, I looked it up on the thing, and it said that the casting time was 1 action, which is why I put the 1 action in. But I know as
Yeah.
a ritual spell, it's a 10-minute cast.
Yes, so you might as well just change them to put 10 minutes because you know you always need to cast them as a ritual.
Yeah.
Sorry, I keep
That-
clicking the wrong bit, so it keeps wanting to link it, and I don't.
Yeah, that's done.
Okay. And then Thurog.
I am all good.
Yes, but which
Oh.
subclass did you pick, buddy?
I have gone thief. Sorry.
Right, thief.
Mm-hmm.
So that means you are now a bit more proficient in stealing things and hiding.
Exactly. And climbing.
Let's see. What's that feature again? Oh yeah, fast hands. You can use the bonus action granted by your cunning action to make a dexterity sleight of hand check, use your thieves tools to disarm a trap or open a lock, or take the use an object option. Right.
And I've got second story work as well.
Oh
So-
yeah.
Climbing no longer costs extra movement.
And when you make a running jump, the distance you cover increases by a number of feet equal to your dexterity modifier.
Yeah.
That is really good.
So I thought it's going to be handy if I'm getting up high and raining down hell.
Yes. Also, your sneak attack die has just upgraded to a 2d6.
Ooh. Even better.
I have 3
Oh.
rages instead of 2 now. Check me out. I can be angry boy more often though.
6. Go away.
Anyways, yeah. That is
speechless.
everybody leveled up. I think is that
I get to hear the amazing
everybody
voice of mine.
You piece.
Hi,
of
Lines,
shit.
love you.
settled? Are there still questions
I'm
left?
skinny for that. Bastard. It's a churl.
think
Have I done it
should've
right? I don't know what else I need to do.
Just runs away like nothing.
All right, I'm gonna check your guys' sheets then. I'll check Fargrim first.
I'm.
Put one as a level 1 spell slot, I guess, and another one as level 2.
Basically, all right, we're getting into some really fucky shit right now because the fucky shit we've just entered is called leveling up spells. So, what
fucking
you
hell.
guys see, for example, if you cast Chromatic Orb, okay, it's not doing the
Oh, shit.
thing.
Hello. That's a lot
No,
of
that-
things.
That was me just trying to do it properly, but it won't.
John, read the description of this spell, by the way.
way.
Yep. Fucking nuts.
Higher level cast damage. So, Chromatic Orb.
Bane is crazy good.
Bane is broken.
Right, done.
Wow.
So, for example, Fargrim, if you would click on Chromatic Orb for me, if you'd please. You get a prompt of how you want to roll it and at which level you want to roll it. Select level 2 for me, if you please.
Oh, didn't do it right there.
Wait, so they can choose which level they want to cast the spell at?
Yeah,
I
they
can-
can upcast
I
a spell.
get normal
Oh.
roll.
You need to go
Disadvantage
to.
round-
You need to select the kind of roll, which is normal, and then you can select the level.
There we go. Yeah, I got it now.
If it was the same team as last
Yeah.
time, this team of 4, yeah, but we'll find out
And
soon
roll
enough.
me a second level spell.
Got it
So
here,
what
yeah.
you see is that because
Let's
it's
just
a
join the
higher.
team chat and see what's going
Whoa!
on.
Why did it roll one?
Oh, it 8. I rolled it on an 8, just to try.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
Okay. What you the roll itself is quite terrible. unfortunately. But what you see is that for each level above first, another D8 can be added to the damage roll of this spell. So you can upgrade spells to make them more potent.
Yep.
This also counts for certain healing spells. But that only works if you go into your spells. I'm going to show it to you for a second. So let's, for example, take this higher level cast damage. This will do 1d4 more. Yeah. It's
We heal to full as well, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so for example, Lightning Bolt, high level cast damage, you can see that if you cast it at high level, it does an additional 1d12 of damage. So that's where you fill it in order to make it a leveled spell.
Okay.
Or a levelable spell. Some spells don't really have levels, but you can still choose. So for example, if you had only second level spell slots left, you can still choose to cast a lower level spell with that spell slot. That is still allowed. Also, now I need to check something.
Say that part again. I can.
Okay.
What?
So, for example, you would have no first level spell slots left over.
Yeah.
You can still cast a first level spell with a second level, even if it doesn't have an upcast.
Like that. Yeah. Okay.
So, for example, Mage Armor doesn't have an upcast, but you can still use a second level spell to cast.
Yeah. Like if you really needed it. Got it.
All right.
But is the large put the correct place then?
Sorry, what's the correct place?
Is photos, right? Did larger put that below like spell slots 2?
Yeah.
Right.
You have 2 second level spell slots. You just have 1 second level spell.
Okay. Yes.
Because you only got 2 spells.
Yeah, exactly.
And you pick the first level and you have a second level.
So I put it incorrect. It's good.
Yeah, you did. It's all proper. Cool. So your character sheet is good. Let's go to Rosh and check out if Rosh's character sheet is correct. Oh yeah. Wild shape. Yeah, that's all fine. You gain Pass Without a Trace and Animal Messenger and
Speak with Animals. I get 1 level 1 and 2 level 3. 2 level 2, sorry.
Wait. Oh god. Oh dear. Do you get those from your circle?
Nope. I don't get anything from my circle until 6th level, I think. Okay. These are just, I get Druid spells.
Let's see. If you are 3rd level wisdom of 16, your wisdom is not 16. Your wisdom is actually 16. Never mind me. You have 4 first levels, 2 second level spell slot, and you can have 6 spells prepared. So right now you have 7 spells prepared.
Oh, is that what having it the red circle means?
Yes.
Okay.
So you need to choose 1 spell that you will no longer have prepared.
I've never used it, so there you go.
Right. So those are the 6 spells you are currently prepared, and as I previously specified, if as a druid at any point you want to swap out your spells, you are able to do so by, after a long rest, spending a minute per spell level.
Yep.
To swap out the spells. Same goes for you, Fargrim, but you can only choose from the spells in your spellbook. And I think you have an intelligence of 15, which means you can only have 5 spells prepared, so you can still, in your spells, select 1 more spell you want prepared.
Well, I'm trying to figure out if
Also, yeah, your
This
health
is- this is-
seems
this is
fine.
Doing it wrong.
Uh, which one are you clicking?
There's something that was looking wrong. Doing it wrong. That one's correct.
Yeah, this one's the
It's
correct
1
one, and then
d4 plus 1. What is it only
1d4?
1d4?
Yeah, because that's the you have to roll 3 dice. It doesn't do well with magic missile. That's just the spell being fucky.
It is indeed. This is our only one person. Oh, our DM and our rogue Thurog have played before.
Also,
everyone else, this is our first time playing, so it's like a proper
you can
beginner's
do it like
learning experience.
That worked.
Well, yes, kind of. Yeah, we can do it like that. But what you need to remind yourself is that you shoot 3 separate missiles.
Oh, that is right. Yeah, that's true. It's true.
And for each level above first with magic missile, you shoot another missile.
Oh, nice.
So I can actually adjust.
Yeah, it's been really fun so far. We've had some really, really good
hijacking it
moments.
for a second.
Yeah, hey, you keep doing that.
Like, I think our first.
So what you can do is just you can keep this at 1d 1d4
I think it was
plus
either
1,
it's episode. I think it was
and you can just
part 2.
with a higher level cast.
I
it's
used
1d4
Thorn Whip
plus 1,
and
for
literally
each
grabbed
additional-
a big ward
basically
that was
for each level
climbing
of the
a
spell you
cliff to get
cast
up
it,
to where our
you
ranger
can just
was,
roll
and just
it again.
yanked him off and dragged him to the
easiest,
ground. And
because then you have the 1d4
it
plus
was
1 for
one of the
each
greatest
one
things.
separately.
It was so good.
Yep.
Last time
Gonna go
we
with-
played, I finally managed to stay in my wolf
I don't
form
want
longer
enlarged
than
self-reduce at the
one
ready.
round of combat, which was good. I finished combat in my wolf form.
Yeah, I do.
Hmm?
Never mind, I do. So
Yeah,
I'm
you
having
can-
Chromatical,
these are the
Burning
5
Hand,
spells you. Yeah.
Mage Armor, and Magic Missile. So the ones. Yeah, right.
Yes.
At the ready.
And Mage Armor counts for 8 hours, so basically at the start of the day you can just cast that.
Thank you for the sacks.
I just need to concentrate for 1 minute, right? That's basically it. And then I have it.
I can't wait, Prim.
Okay. That's settled. I'll fix a few of the things later for you, Seumas, because we actually have to kind of redo your character sheet for Rage Christ. Don't get me started, trust me. But yeah.
So, how do we get it to change our HP and stuff?
You can just remember you rolling a 4 for your health, Rosh.
Uh-huh.
You can just add that onto your hit point maximum and onto your hit point current.
Okay. And then just go into the thing and change the level 2 to 3, yeah?
Okay.
Can I put my hit
That
dice
is-
back up to 3?
Yeah. All your other things reset just as they would on a normal long rest.
Okay.
So your hit dice should all be sitting at 3 hit dice total, and then you can just. I think from what I've seen, everybody's character sheet is now sorted. Yes, that's correct. That's correct. That is correct. That is correct. Yeah, that's correct. And I don't need to worry about Greg because you're on D&D Beyond, and D&D Beyond won't even let you fuck up the character sheet. Anyways, you all wake up rested, grown, stronger, and ready to tackle the day. What is it you guys want to do?
I want to see a trader.
Yeah, we've got lots of stuff to sell off, don't we?
We do. I feel like we need to be quick though. We need to go see.
Still think we shouldn't leave that thing in that cavern.
No. I spoke to Endermath. Sorry, Lauren's banging. She's building the desk. Sorry, we should go see Endermath quickly. I spoke with him briefly last night, and I think we may have done something that may unleash a beast upon this town.
It is a great evil, and it must be destroyed. I have no choice in this matter.
If you're seeing that elf, I'll pass.
I'll stay behind too.
Jay,
Well, I don't know about you guys, but that thing in that basement needs to die.
Reynauld, do you want to go to Endermath and
No.
discuss further?
If you
Don't
guys go
stay
see Edomath, me and Rosh can stay here and at least keep an eye out until you guys come back.
But I need to tell you guys something. No matter what is happening, I am going back to that cavern.
Let's just go to Endermath quickly and see if we can find a way to help us.
If you want to go to Endermath, you can. But I need to ask each and every one of you that if I'm going back into that cavern to go fight that thing, who's with me and who isn't.
I'm with you, Reynauld.
He's bound to have more loot on him, isn't he?
I mean, I'm not thinking about the loot.
I am.
I'm thinking about the town. I honestly feel like we've made a deal with the devil and we're not going to uphold. We can't just skip and leave.
That thing in that basement is wicked. It's evil. It's a great... It feels like to me it's some sort of great evil. And personally and religiously, I cannot leave this town until that thing is dead. So, I don't want to drag you guys down into a fight that you don't think we can win. But I have to go there, and I have to try. Because I would rather die than let that thing live on. It's up to you guys if you want to come with me or not. I will wait until I have everyone's decision. If we need to prepare, then we need to prepare. But I ask you as my friends through combat, we fought side by side together, that if I am to go down this road, that you'll all come with me, and maybe, just maybe, we'll have a chance to kill it. And vanquish that evil from this town completely.
We've been on the road together now for a long time. I think our options, our opinions are more or less one and the same. Like, if you guys are worried about this creature and about the town, then we deal with the creature. It's as simple as that.
Thank you, Yonkathu. If you guys need time to prepare, I will sit here and pray to a deity while you guys prepare. And you can let me know when you guys are ready.
I think what Seumas is saying is a good idea. I think if you guys go and see Edomath, and it's true that he's dealt with this thing before, he could give us some information about making it easier to defeat him.
You can stop at the temple on the way there, Jay, if you want.
At the same time, I'm also worried I don't want Seumas going alone. We may have cleared out the manor, but we still have absolutely no idea where Glassstaff is.
True. Then by Yonkathu's recommendation, I will go with Seumas to go see Endermath.
The others can stay if they want.
I can stay here with Rosh, because obviously Rosh seems to have a disagreement.
We need to send someone for supplies then.
Yeah, we do need supplies.
I will go for supplies then, because I need some stuff for myself.
Do we send the dwarf and the halfling for supplies?
Should we give them the money then?
We give the smallest people the price.
You
They
think
just
I
can't
can
pick up
carry
these
anything?
things for us.
You guys
Underage
can carry.
discount.
I don't see what the problem is.
Underage discount, mate. Child prices.
After we've seen Endermath, we will drop by the Provisioner to catch up with
We'll meet you there.
Fargrim and Thurog, and help you carry back whatever you need.
Yeah,
Would you like extra money? Because I have money if you need it.
Before you guys go, I have some gems and some earrings on me that you can try and sell. And then I give you guys the ruby earrings 5 cornelian gems, 2 peridot gems, and a pearl.
Okay.
I do believe
knowledge
you've
about?
also written down the value of those things, correct?
Yes.
30
Yes.
gold for the earrings, 10 gold each for the cornelians, 15 for the peridots, and 100 for the pearl.
I think it'd help if you put those in chat. So
Yeah. Sorry, if you put it in chat, I was going to be like, hello, what's that cost?
Okay, so earring. I'll just copy and paste this.
I will also give you my gems for you to sell as well. Or exchange in terms of equipment for us.
I think I have all of that priced as well.
Like,
Do you have the pricings of them as well, Joe?
Yes.
Okay. So then, someone has the platinum rings, the chemicals, the eye patch, and garnets. Because I'm guessing we're keeping the healing potion, we're keeping the spell scroll, and
yeah.
Jay's using the longsword +1, right?
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
Here's my smitey weapon.
So we've got these as well. And this. That, I think that is everything.
That's a lot of gold for someone to give us.
I will also hand you a pouch of gold with 100 gold pieces in as well.
Jesus.
I'd like you to get
mean,
as much
what-
as you can.
What are we buying?
Well, what we buy? This is the question.
Okay,
Giving us
so-
a ton of money.
Okay,
What
for
are we
buying,
buying?
I am. If you can, try and look for some scale mail for me.
Okay.
That's going to
As
cost
I
quite
would-
a bit.
I would like some scale mail.
I don't think I
can give
need
you-
anything.
I can give you 50 gold, and hopefully that covers it.
Right, we need to remember that the armor smith and the general trader are in 2 different places.
Yeah,
I'll
but
give you...
So if Seumas and Reynauld go to the provisions on the way back from Edomath, because I'm pretty sure that was on the way, right?
Yeah.
And then the dwarf and the halfling can also go to the Lion Shield Costa for the armor and stuff.
Yeah.
We want to sell the stones first, though, don't we?
I mean, we can help get provisions and stuff. I'm just not going to see the elf. Don't necessarily have to stay here.
I don't know. I think I'd like to stay on the farm and help Celine for helping us. See if I can lend a hand on the farm somewhere.
Oh yeah, that would be good.
As you wish.
Right.
Prim's
So-
like, what am I doing? Prim's like, oh god. He's drawing a map
Okay.
of where we're going.
So, from what I gather, Rosh and Yonkathu are staying at the farm helping out.
Yep.
Yep.
Fargrim, at the very least, is going to get provisions
With the halfling, right?
Yep.
with Thurog. Alright? And Seumas and Reynauld are going to find Darren Adbanoth in order to speak to him about what this beast can do and what it might be. Like, what are its abilities? How dangerous is it?
Yes.
Is that all?
Yes.
And then we're going to meet up.
Wait,
after
so
and
wait.
discuss-
Okay, so you're asking just for scale mail.
Yes,
Is that
scale mail.
literally the only thing you're asking for? What about potions or
Potions, if there is any,
stuff?
get them.
We looked for potions when we were here last time, looking into
Uh-huh.
the provisions. There wasn't any potions. There were no magical items. I would just like some scale mail to help
Okay.
defend myself a little better in fights.
Do you need a shield?
No,
If
I
there's a
start, I,
better
start, I, start, I start tapping my great axe against the ground. You think I can use a shield with this?
Ask about a better if there's a better shield than just this wooden shield I've got. If there's an iron shield or anything there, if they
If
have a
there's
better.
a high end, what do you mean, like a tower shield or?
Yeah, if there's a higher end shield, then pick it up for me.
Aye.
Okay.
I will also give you, like I said, I'll give you my malachites, but I'll also give you 100 gold pieces in a coin purse as well for you to take. Hopefully this will be enough to
100 gold first, right?
yeah. So hopefully this will be enough to at least get it,
Take one.
as it were.
Yeah, I've given you 50 gold for the scale mail.
Okay, so that's the total. Okay, cool.
Yeah. So all of that you've got in the thingy there now, that's how
everything
much you'll get into
Everything in our possession.
sell/exchange for these equipments.
There is so much money in this chat right now.
I mean, is there better
trying to
leather
add it up,
armor,
really.
or am I kind of just where I am with my?
I do believe the one up from leather armor is studded leather armor, I believe.
Yes.
I mean, if they have
So-
any, I can give you everything I have.
I will like to point out that scale mail is quite expensive.
I think with all of the items I've given them on top of the extra 50 gold, they should have enough for it.
Really gotta hope so.
I mean, I've
That's
given
a lot of coin.
755 gold we've got if we sell all the items plus the money you've given us.
Yeah,
You
okay,
can use
700. If I can't get scale mail with 700 gold, I'm actually not playing D&D anymore. I've had enough.
So 750 gold to
You
the
said-
pub. Let's go.
You said
Alright.
scale mail, right? We've got you this full plate armor suit that you can.
I am only proficient in light and medium armor.
The full plate would be
matter.
for me. The full plate would be for me if you were gonna do that.
I mean, with the money, okay. So just gameplay thing here, because you can just look up what kind of armor there is, and you already have been to the Lionheart Provisioner in order to, or Lion Shield Caster. Sorry, I'm switching between each other. So what you know is that the Lion Shield Caster sells literally any tier of armor, provided you have the money.
I'm getting a screenshot.
So
Where's the
what that means is you want to buy scale mail, which is 50 GP, 14 plus dex, and gives you disadvantage on stealth.
Yep.
With the money you have, you can upgrade to a breastplate, which is 400 gold, mind you, but is the same defensive bonuses without the disadvantage.
That's a lot of gold.
It is.
Where is the inventory list for the Lion Shield Coster? I would like this, please.
I posted it in D&D Playroom.
Oh, we have it, do we?
Oh, the shield's not on there though, Master.
Shield is on there.
Oh, is it?
Right at the bottom.
Just posted
yeah,
it there.
I have that shield. Yeah, I have that shield. Thank you. I have that shield, unfortunately. See, now, damn. If only that breastplate wasn't 750, that half plate wasn't 750.
Yeah, but
I
you
mean-
can wear heavy armor, can't you?
Yeah,
Yes.
I know. That's why I would be buying it, to be fair. Oh, no, I'd be buying heavy armor. What am I on about? Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can wear
and
steel
your
like
strength.
the chainmail.
Yeah,
your
what do I have currently? Chainmail, right?
You have chainmail, which is 16 armor class. You could buy splint, which is 200 gold pieces, and would give you 17 armor class.
Well, we
So
want
upgrades
it.
your AC
And
by
extra
one.
strength.
I'm guessing that we want studded leather for Rosh, right, as well.
I can wear
correct?
medium, but I've only got 36 gold, so probably.
We're pooling together.
Oh,
Also, there's a thingy with druids. You cannot wear armor made of metal.
So you can't wear studded.
I could wear
Or you
hide
can-
though. No, I
you
could wear
can-
studded.
Oh, you can.
You
Okay.
can wear studded leather. You cannot wear most of the medium armors.
I can.
Unless specifically made with materials belonging to nature. So
Okay.
non-metal, basically non-metal metal armor.
We have a weapons list for that as well, by the way.
Yeah, I can get
There
one.
is indeed a weapons list, if you please.
Give me a second
Okay, so
while I load it
Well,
up.
if you can get me hide armor, it's cheaper than studded and the same.
Oh,
No.
this is going to be a long ass list.
Holy shit, you are correct.
Yeah,
Huh.
it's a fucking ton cheaper.
well,
What is?
obviously
Hide
they
armor.
have hide armor, so any person that's wearing leather armor and wants to upgrade, they should upgrade you.
It's
Yeah,
only
I think
10 gold for hide.
get me the breastplate if you can. Other than that, I'm pretty good. Because I'm just thinking, I wonder if it's worth going back to a bow for Seumas so he can fire more.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I mean,
I mean-
I'm fit in.
You don't have any extra attack right now.
True, we
Like-
don't get it till level 5. Do
True,
we?
true.
So
And it does
Yes,
just do
so-
extra damage having the crossbow.
I think everyone will agree with me. It's worth me upgrading to splint mail. I know it's only +1 armor class, but that could be a difference between getting hit and not getting hit.
On a theoretical roll of dice, it's 5%.
There you go.
I think we need to get
I'll throw my
Rosh.
10
We
gold
need-
in for the hide, and then means everything
Yeah, we
else
need
can
to
go
get
towards
Rosh's.
the more
Okay,
expensive.
so yeah. So then we get. So the plan is. Let's write this out. So hide.
Hide. And then was it heavy?
Shopping list.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Prim's
thank
on
you.
it.
So yeah, the breastplate, the hide, the splint, and that's all we're looking to buy, right? Because we still have like 9
Yep.
days worth of rations. We don't need food.
Yeah, we're
Mhm.
good with all
And then
that.
save the rest of the money for now.
Yeah, and then just hold on to it for until we come across something that we might need.
Everyone
We
happy with
we might go to the next town and they might have a magic item shop.
that? Exactly.
I mean, we could go full LUL and get me a greatsword while we're at it.
No, because you've already got that longsword, right?
True.
Yeah, you got that
I'm
special
big
one,
fan-
unless you
I'm
want to
fan-
sell
yeah,
it.
The 1d8 +1.
Yeah.
So currently we're sitting at
Yeah, that's fine.
580 gold from the stuff, right?
Yeah, and then you're getting 100 from Reynauld, 50 from
Then
me, and 10
Then you're
from you.
getting. Oh, I didn't even get the Malachites. Did I? I
Yeah.
don't think I got the Malachites.
There should
Malachites is another 75
Yeah, and then the 100
plus the 100
pointers.
gold purse, and Yonkathu's 50. We're sitting at
755.
800.
Yeah,
Eight-
Thurog
805.
Thurog was saying it was about 700 not gold. So there's definitely enough there.
There's I'm getting all of it combined, right?
I've gave 10 too.
I've only got 11, so please
Fucking
by all
maths,
means add
dude.
that.
Holy shit.
How
But
do
yes, I
maths
think
good?
with the items and the gold given, we 100% have enough for what we want.
Then
With
this is yeah.
with having gold coming back to us as well.
yes.
I mean,
so
I can put in. Wait, the platinum signet rings.
Yeah, that's included.
That is included.
Yeah.
That's the one that I.
I've
that's
included
the one I
the
have on
signet rings,
balance.
the chemicals, the eye patch, and another
What-
2
what-
garnets.
What chemicals?
Oh wait,
Those
did I
chemicals
even
you
put
get-
what I had found?
I don't
Yeah,
really know what
everything that got found underneath the manor is there.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I
Of course.
tried to keep track of it as we were going.
I really
Oh.
don't want to get rid of those chemicals, though.
Okay,
What's,
then
um,
drop the chemicals. Don't get rid of them.
Keep them. Keep the chemicals.
Yeah,
then, we
just
don't
keep
need
them
to.
then.
What can Ranger wear? Can they can wear medium, can't they?
Yep.
Yeah, but haven't you got heavy armor on right now?
Nope.
I've got
Mm.
scale mail on at the minute.
Yep.
Gale mail is pretty good.
Yeah, I think it is.
Scale mail is literally the same armor as breastplate, but it gives
Yeah.
disadvantage itself.
Oh, okay.
So you're good.
I'm good. I'm good then.
Yeah, you're
You have
good.
37
Like, your upgrade would
HP
be
as a. You have 37 HP as a ranged class, and I think you're going to be fine with what you've got. To be honest.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's hitting you anytime soon for
Yeah.
a lot of damage.
I'm
Yeah.
sitting here with 38 HP, and I'm like facing them. You know.
I was supposed to be the tank class, and I have 29 HP.
Let me put it like this: for a ranger, you have ridiculously high health. As in, one of the players in my other campaign was level 7 and had 40 HP as a
Ridiculous.
ranger.
I'll be alright then. I'm going to stick my crossbow until level 5. That's when I get my double shot. I'm alright. Yeah, take me 11 gold though for whatever you want.
So you're keeping the chemicals, right?
Yeah, I want to keep the chemicals.
Okay,
sim-
we're
sim-
keeping
simply because
keeping the
there's
chemicals.
like mercury, dragon bile, and powdered nightshade. I don't know. In my head, it's just something that we won't necessarily just come by again.
Mercury, dragon bile, and the last one.
Powdered nightshade.
Oh, good.
And then there wasn't actually a price on it, but I also had the tome with a recipe for invis pots.
The spell scroll.
I think it was a tome.
It was a spell scroll.
It was a spell
I
scroll.
thought so.
Alright, not a tome.
Yeah, I've got the spell scroll, but I didn't put it onto the sell list because we're
No.
keeping that, right? Because you might be able to
Yeah.
learn it.
Yeah, exactly.
The
I
same
just
with
changed the name
gold.
changed the name on it on my end.
I was gonna say it's the same with the golden teeth I have. I don't think anyone's gonna want to buy them. To be fair.
I mean, you can remelt the teeth.
Yeah, I suppose.
You got
Oh.
gold teeth? What the
I do have golden teeth. Yeah.
That's where his money is. In his teeth.
fuck?
Yeah, see?
It's
I'm
called
trying to keep a list of like
Alright.
all the items we have as a
So,
party, and I feel like
This
I'm
is what you guys are gonna buy.
Like Crusader.
You have put forward the amount of items needed in order to exchange the money needed for that. The math works.
Yes.
Two of you are going to go towards the Lion Shield Costa to buy these items, as two of you go to Ethermath's Orchard in order to speak to Darren Ethermath, and two of you work on the Alderleaf farm. Correct.
You're right there, Prim. Don't have a meltdown, mate.
Splitting the party is
That
so
is
much fun.
correct.
Of course.
So, first off, Seumas and Reynauld, you start making your way along the cobbled path of the town towards the Ethermath's Orchard. It takes you a little bit to get there, and but you find that there's not so much the light on in the home, but you're certain by the way that smoke is coming out of the chimney that somebody is home, or at least nearby.
Well,
Walk
go on
in.
then, Seamus. Knock
Yeah.
on the door.
I'm just gonna walk it. Can I just walk in? Just kick. Well, not kick the door back. You know what I mean? Just like.
I mean,
Walk in as
pressing
if it's
against the
my
door, it is closed.
Seamus,
Oh,
be
is there a door
respectful.
Okay, I'll knock on the
Be
door. I'll knock on the
respectful.
door. A loud knock. With urgency.
Okay. You start knocking on the door, and you knock again, and after a moment, the door swings open. The same kind of like. At this point, you can see that there's a little bit of a sleep deprivedness to Ethermath as he opens the door and looks at you. Oh, it's you again. You brought a friend this time once more.
Yeah.
What made you run off without saying anything else last night?
We were camping at Elderly Farm and we just needed to make sure everyone was okay there. But we need to talk about the beast.
What to talk about?
We're gonna kill it.
Sounds reasonable. Sounds good.
Ethermath, listen to me. That thing is evil. What can you tell me about it that could help us? Because you know who I am. You know what I must do.
I mean, he looks at you and he's like, I do not quite know who you are, but... And he kind of sizes you up and down. I have an inkling of what you're intending. All right. He motions for the two of you to get in, and then motions for the two of you to sit down at the essentially kind of dinner table of the house, before walking over to a bookcase that has like several books kind of laid out, all kinds of different. It's a mix of like tales, of fictional tales, of bestiaries, and kind of like you have the idea that they're kind of his own tales. At least he grabs one of those books and a bestiary and starts to lay them out on the table, and kind of goes. There is a very crude drawing in one of the books that you have. You can see that looks very similar to the creature you have encountered. And written around it is that this creature is a Thurog.
How'd you spell that?
Let's say spelling.
Thank you. Spelling and
Yeah,
math,
and it is.
D&D. Yes, I point to it and like tap my gauntlet on the book on the picture. Yes, this is what we saw.
He describes an Othuk is a grotesque, bulbous creature borne along 3 sturdy legs. Its eyes and nose set along a vine-like stalk that snakes from the top of its bloated body. 2 rubbery tentacles end in spiky leaf-like appendages that the Othuk uses to shovel food into its gaping maw. An Othuk buries itself under mounds of offal and carrion, leaving only its sensory stalks exposed. When an edible creature happens by, the Othuk's tentacles erupt from the filth and grab hold of it. They make the most of any opportunity to ambush and devour prey, and they use a limited form of telepathy to urge sentient creatures towards their lairs, sometimes by pretending to be something else. They prefer mostly like considerable stores of carrion and places with low light. However, the scent of graveyards, city sewers, village middens, and manure-filled animal pens attracts them to civilized areas. And since they only care for food, they can accumulate a variety of treasures shed from their victims and mixed with their junk. And sometimes they are used as garbage disposals. As long as it is fed, an Othuk refrains from attacking other creatures. However, would-be Othuk masters can easily underestimate the quantity of waste, carrion, and meat necessary to keep an Othuk from wandering off in search of food. And that is all he can tell you, all he basically entails. He does not know how it fights, and he explains that like he has never encountered one himself. But he has seen one, and this bestiary description is essentially what can be told of the creature.
So you have no idea what it's weak against at all?
Light, probably?
It likes darker places. It would be.
I mean, my elven friend, I say this to you like we are currently in the process of our comrades gathering up supplies ready for us to go back down into the basement of the manor and go kill this creature. I cannot let it live. It is a danger to this town.
He basically points to the big maw, like with rows full of teeth. That is very dangerous. They're told to essentially be massive deceased mouths. Essentially, if you get bit, chances are you're gonna get something horrible.
That worries me not.
He points to the tentacles. Those will also hurt.
Well, do you have anything that could help us? Anything that could aid us at all? Any scrolls? Any potions? Anything that would aid us? We'll compensate you for anything.
Can you help us?
Persuasion.
Persuasion?
Tango, what are you doing up there? Get down, buddy. Get down. No, Tango.
I am very persuasive today.
23. Right, give me a quick moment.
Is it weak against gun? No, wait, I can't use guns. This is D&D.
Guns do exist, but they're in a very specific setting.
How about a rocket launcher?
Also, there is a grenade launcher.
Give me my Resident Evil Infinite knife. That's what I need right now.
I wonder if he's fire. He must be resistant to fire.
Resistant to fire?
Not resistant. Sorry, not resistant. I meant
Weak to fire.
Yeah, weak to fire.
Why?
He doesn't like the light either. I have an idea for
Doesn't
that.
like
Yeah,
light. That doesn't
I-
have anything to do with fire, though.
No.
Yeah, but with bright, it might make it harder for him to attack. It might put him at disadvantage. We could-
Right, Prim wasn't expecting me to roll a 23 here.
What I'm trying to figure out if he has anything. That's kind of the thing.
If it doesn't like light, I've had a fucking brilliant idea that I could do.
I feel like we need to plan this battle out, and we could definitely come up with a good strategy.
And I may need to change what spells I have prepared.
I have something tucked away.
Okay.
And he kind of walks up the stairs, kind of in a hurried way, and after a moment he kind of returns and places down a singular kind of dusty potion on the table, and it seems it's very reminiscent of the healing potion you guys found earlier.
What is this?
Healing potion. It's the last one I have left for emergencies.
I'm sorry to take it if it's from emergencies, but we might need it. Thank you. I do very much appreciate your
This is all I have.
assistance. I hand in 20 gold pieces here in compensation for your healing potion.
I do not wish compensation from what I've been told. Red Brand activity has essentially ceased.
Really?
Well, that is more than a gift for the town.
Thank you. I very much appreciate it. We all do. Yeah, I'm hoping that this is the last of the dangers to this town that will eventually be vanquished. I will say that if we make it back alive, we will come and see you to tell you about the job in hand being done. But it seems like this is our next step.
If we can do this, might have another opportunity for you and your party to not so much do a favor, but root out more evil.
I extend out my hand to shake his and say, "Then it's a deal, my friend. We shall return."
Right. He shakes your hand vigorously, looks to you, Seumas. Godspeed.
I'll just give him a lovely little
I'll
nod.
say that's probably been the closest.
Just as we're walking,
to
is this where we
actually
walk out
being
now,
caught,
Seumas? Yeah.
Vector.
Yeah, we
That
walk out
would
now.
Just as I walk out the
Okay.
door, I turn
place.
to him and I say, "My name is Reynauld, by the way."
Godspeed.
Godspeed, Elderman. And now we head back towards the center of the town. Are we dropping in past the Lion Shield Costa?
Well, I was going to switch over to our good friend Fargrim and
Okay.
Thurog next.
Excellent.
You walk into the Lion Shield Costa, you can see that the proprietor, Lenine, is kindly smiling as you enter. Ah! The heroes return.
Oh, you're too kind. You're too kind.
Well, too kind for one that has essentially routed out a big problem for this town. Hardly,
surely-
Hmm?
I was going to say, but surely you're the hero for staying here through all the troubled times. We've merely come and helped you. You stayed here for years.
Fair enough, but I could not do much without my goods, let alone without those who purchased them.
Well, speaking of purchasing, we're looking at acquiring a few sets of armour, if possible, my good sir.
Lenine is a woman.
Wow, maybe she
Listen.
should look like a woman, eh?
Well, I am but merely a small hobbiton. I couldn't really see your over the counter. And you could be like dwarven women who are quite hairy. Not judging. No.
Hey.
All right. In any case, what would the two of you require?
We are after. Oh, God.
I'm after some cured leather and a bag of iron powder. If you have something like that laying around.
A piece of cut leather?
Cured.
Cured leather. And a bag of iron powder.
Yep.
I'm sure I can scrounge. I have pieces of cured leather here, so that wouldn't be an issue. I would have to scrounge up a little bit for the iron dust, but not to worry. I can grant you that.
This wasn't where we bought the armor, right?
Yeah, this is the place where you buy the armor.
We're also looking to buy a breastplate, a splint mail, and a hide armor. Is this something you can you have laying around as well?
I sure do. It depends on the size and for whom it may be.
Splint mail is for who's that for? That's for
A human male.
human, right? Yeah, for human.
I
male.
have that.
Breastplate for a half orc.
I'll have to resize some of the bindings, but that will take but a minute.
Cool. And then a hide armor for the elven friend that you saw.
I'd have to slim it down a little bit, but that'll be fine.
Was there anything else, Thurog?
I think we kind of agreed that was about it for now. I mean, obviously, there's always the possibility we'd come back for more at a later date.
Yeah.
Is there a way, shopkeeper, you could do us a bundle deal as we purchase so much?
Unfortunately, I have been quite suffering the recent supply issues. Despite me wanting to help, if I do, I might not be here for much longer.
No, that's it doesn't hurt to ask, does it now?
It doesn't, but I wish I could do more.
No, not a problem at all. Your wares will help us in future battles. That'll be enough.
Anyways, I shall grab whatever you require. And she takes about 10 minutes resizing, burnishing the armor that you guys requested before she lays it out on the counter. A large, shiny kind of it's shiny in the sense that it's recently brushed up. Dull iron breastplate is put down. The splint mail is basically various segments that you could that clearly kind of hooked together in a full suit of armor, and the hide is like various tanned and cured hides that are thick enough that you need to do some real effort in order to pierce through them. And a little satchel of with a small rope tied around it is placed down next to it, and a flank of cut leather alongside it. If that was all, that'd be 610 gold, if you'd please.
You got these mixed valuables. We can trade in with. I'll start putting down the stuff on the.
Okay.
On the table.
She ends up taking all of it except the pearl and 3 of the cornelians. Or, yeah. And all the rest she kind of puts away. I'm sure I'll be able to send this off with the next arrival and make sure that it gets traded in for the actual coin.
Thank you very much.
Pleasure doing business.
So what did we keep?
When can I?
Likewise.
When can I come back for the cured hide? So for the cured leather and the bag
No,
of
that's that's put alongside it. That's basically given.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
We
Thanks
kept
a lot.
the pearl and 3 cornelians, by the way.
Yeah. The pearl.
So the 2 garnets, let's see, 2 garnets are gone. The platinum signet rings are gone. That was what I had.
Cool.
So that is left over. So now with your armor now done, you find your way towards the town again, basically stepping outside of the Lion Shield Costa, unless there's anything else you wish to discuss with her.
I don't think so. Can we even carry all this shit?
Yes, you're gonna have to try, small people.
You can, but you are technically encumbered because let's see, the armor. So the splint is 60 pounds. The breastplate is only 20 pounds, so that's actually not that heavy, and the hide is 12 pounds.
Could they maybe ask her for like 20 gold? Can she have it delivered over to the farm?
A wheelbarrow. Can I have a wheelbarrow, please?
Do you have like a cart that we can move it on?
I do not. The carts that go through this place are caravans. I don't have a cart for you to wheel it around on.
Or does she have any like? Oh, wasn't there 2 young boys that was there that first day?
No, that's Barthen's provisions.
Oh yeah, never mind.
Stop getting involved, Jordan. We're not
Sorry.
allowed.
We'll carry it. We'll struggle.
I mean, with the 2 of you, you can just carry it between you.
Yeah, we'll be alright.
And while it is quite the comical sight where you have to basically carry this full set of armor meant for a human male between the 2 of you, you can do it.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So, Seumas and Reynauld, once you return and get to the middle of the town, you can see that the 2 smaller friends are carrying some of the armor just alongside them, and one of the armor they have to carry together.
Sorry, I'm just getting my dinner out of the oven.
Right.
Come on, guys, give us a hand over here.
Right, yeah. So, me. I'm assuming Jay's AFK.
I see that splint is for me, my friend. Thank you. I'll take that
You're
from
very
you.
welcome. Oh,
Just grab it off of it.
Yeah, I'll take that from you and venture back to the Lion Shield Costa and hopefully try and sell my chainmail in replacement. So maybe I'll make some money from that.
Right.
Do any of you else? Do any of you need a hand carrying that, or are you little people gonna be okay?
us little folk carried it all this way, have you know. We are fine.
All right, fair enough. I just walk off.
Why don't you go learn to shoot somewhere? Go on, crossbow man.
Prim, do I put in somewhere that I got that cured piece of leather?
I mean, you can just add it in on your character sheet as a separate thing.
I'll put it in the backpack or a separate
you can just add like the plus. So you can just press on the plus here and then just add another thing. There you go. All right. So the four of you return towards the elderly farm where Yonkathu and Rosh have been helping with basically plowing the fields, harvesting, whatever is kind of required at the current moment. Celine does thank you for your work, but urges the two of you to not really bother as much. Like, she is plenty capable on her own, but still appreciates the help you give her. And all of you return once again to near the Alderley farm.
How did the shopping trip go?
Successful. We got all the items we needed.
Here's
We
your breastplate.
struggled to carry them back.
Oh, thank you for the breastplate.
Thank you for the hide.
You're welcome,
Yeah, you're
guys.
welcome.
I walk
Can-
off round a corner in secret just to get changed and then come back around wearing this new shiny splint mail.
Yeah,
Just-
I did the same. Can I?
Joke's on you, I'm already topless.
I then
Just slide it over my head.
I then go find our lovely host and offer up my leather armor for her to be able to turn into whatever she leather for.
Oh, thank you. I'm sure I'll be able to use some of the supplies for repairs or such a thing.
Sorry, it's a bit dirty.
It'll be fine, dear. Okay. So all of you have now fully equipped, now geared up with new armor, which means that your armor classes are changing, and you also need to put these on your character sheets.
Done.
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 All right. Wow.
Oh.
Okay.
And I have
Also-
13 armor class, so I went up a whole one.
I also gave Yonkathu one of my potions of healing that I have spare because I had two, so I gave him one of them. I gave him the clean one, I still have the dusty one.
Let's see. Yeah, breastplate is 14 plus 1.
My hide armor is
so
just
that's
bog
one.
standard, it's no pluses, right?
No, hide gives plus dexterity, so that is currently 12 plus 1, so you're on 13, that's correct.
Yep. Okay.
And that's it for you. And Reynauld, I believe you should be on 19 right now. Wait, no, you have the defense fighting style, do you not? Then, with your shield equipped, you are currently on 20.
Okay, I'll manually change that to 20 then.
That's only if your shield is equipped, right?
Yeah, I
Yes.
always have my shield equipped, so...
Right.
I mean, you don't have it equipped if you go to use your longsword as a two-handed weapon, right?
Yeah, if I go to use my longsword as a two-handed weapon, I have to unequip my shield, that's correct.
Okay. Alright. So, now...
Are we going to battle people?
So what did you learn from the elf?
Well, he gave me some information, or us some information, rather. The creature in there is called an Otyuch. How's my pronunciation, DM?
Yeah, Othiuk.
Otyuch. It's a grotesque, bulbous creature on 3 legs with 2 rubbery tentacles. It buries itself in its under its mounds of like offal and whatnot, leaving only its sensory beings to sense around. It tries to lure creatures down to consume them. There is treasure that can be found in amongst its waste due to the nature of the creature. But if it is unsatisfied, it can wander off in search of food, which means it could wander into the city or into this town and look for food by devouring the people here.
And its combat capabilities?
He had no information about that. All he said is if those jaws bite us, we could get some sort of disease from it. And those tentacles, he said, look like that they could do some serious damage. If they were to hit, of course.
Hmm. What's the plan of attack then? Try
I
and keep
believe-
everyone at max range?
I
Do we
believe
know if it
Rosh
has
had
any?
an idea.
Does it have any weaknesses?
We know it doesn't like light.
It doesn't like light.
Well, Do you think the town would be mad if I crumbled the manor more?
What, and trying to push it to so it came out of the cavern into the forest at the entrance, and then we ambush it there.
No, I'm thinking right above the caverns, the floor of the manor, right? What if I was
Well,
just to cave in the floor of the manor and it's got a big opening to the sky?
You reckon that with the light coming down, he might not like that?
Yeah, and it would at least then give us a like circle of light that he may not enter and keep us relatively safe.
Or I like to see that we could use that to push him out and set fire to the forest. And when he runs
We're
out,
not setting fire to the forest.
I don't
Well,
know.
It's an interesting idea, but I think for the safety of the town, we should fight it in that cavern. But I do like the idea of trying to cave in the roof to try and build some light. At least that's where somewhere, for example, Fargrim and Thurog and Seumas could all stand, including you, Rosh. You could stand in the light. It may not go for you then, which means it would only go for myself and Yonkathu, which would be in the front line.
Can you do it? Have you got any spells to do any damage at range, Rosh?
I have Storm Whip, that's about it. But I can always jump down from him and get an attack from above.
Because I'm just thinking you're not very hearty, so to speak.
How much visibility would we have, do you reckon, from above him? For the archers? You would have to stay, wouldn't you?
I mean, if we collapse the floor, the vision shouldn't be a problem.
Well, collapsing the floor wouldn't really do anything, because this was in a natural cave formation.
Right. Okay.
So I can collapse the
Rosh was
floor
saying
down
about the
into
roof.
the cave. Because there's a hole in the roof, which would put a beam of light into the cave.
Or the ceiling inside the cave is of natural
Yeah.
rock. It's like bedrock stuff, like as far as I understand it. Or what?
If that doesn't work, what we could do is just light torches and throw them about in the cave so there's light everywhere.
Can we not set fire to the cave then? If we
What would you use to light?
Set fire to what in the cave?
Yeah.
Well, obviously, there's a few bunkers in there, isn't there? Hideout places. We've got
Yeah,
the
but
library we can set fire to.
It's not gonna do much in the way of causing a fire in the cave.
But I feel like we need to push him out.
No, because that'll risk he could leave us and run into town.
No, we can't push him out.
Yeah,
I
we
don't think he's going to run very far.
We have to trap him in.
He's not getting past me over my dead body. That's
If
the
we-
only way
if-
he's
if
getting past
we-
me.
If we're doing this, it's within that cave.
Unless I'm a corpse on the ground, that thing is not getting out to that cavern.
I mean, I'm with Yonka here because literally there's only going to be. You can't get him outside. I don't think he's even got to. I
Want
don't
me to
think
strap
there's
him
anything
inside then?
we can do to actually force him outside. That's what I'm trying to say.
One good thing though at the moment is he kind of trusts us. He's not going to expect us to attack him.
That's what I'm saying. So we can go in there, get a surprise attack once everyone at range is in position, and then just go for it. It's like me and Reynauld can slowly step towards him while talking to him, because no doubt he's going to try and talk to one of us.
Remember that he can read our minds, right?
He can only read one at a time, as far as I'm aware.
Which is why we need to make sure that he's reading Yonkathu's mind.
Course,
If he talks to me, But the only downside is he's not blind, right? He's gonna see you guys fan out.
Why don't we fill up some bags with potatoes and make it feel like we're bringing in bodies?
He could smell
What?
that it's not.
Yeah.
But then we could always go get some raw meat from the provision.
Yeah.
That might be an idea.
Honestly, I think we just go in. We have as we go in, we technically have an advantage with our rangers. Like Thurog, Fargrim, Seumas, yous all stay by the entrance. And then me and Reynauld can walk in with a torch, and then anything near us with this torch you'll be able to see. And then as soon as we get in range, if he allows us to get in range, yous can all start firing, and then we'll just defend it from there.
I agree with Yonkathu.
Because if you remember rightly, going in through the mountain, it was a very narrow passageway.
Mm.
Which, as soon as we got to where he was, grew into this massive cavern. So the way we could do it is if we go in single file as before, I'll go in the front with Reynauld just behind me. I can start walking up to him as everyone else starts funneling into the cavern and getting ready in range.
Did we hear in town if the red brands are still around?
They're gone.
According to Elderman, according to the elf that we spoke to, he says the red brand activity is pretty much dead in the town.
There's another thing we could do is there was that passage that led up from behind, you know, the when we were behind
Yeah,
him?
I know what you're talking about.
and we came up the stairs after we'd saved the family. We could
Maybe
have
send
some
you for there.
Yeah, we could have some go round so then they're behind and we've literally circled him basically.
Enter
The
attack
only-
him.
The only downside to that is he's going to see us. If we're going in through the cavern, he'll see us as soon as we get in.
It's also a matter of timing. That could
No,
be-
but I mean
be done.
if some of us go up through the top of the manor down the stairs and some go through the cavern, so he's focused on the ones he can see, but we could send our stealthiest through the manor and he might not know that they're there.
We have a way of communicating with them, though, because otherwise how are we going to know if they're in position?
You'll see
That's
my
only
arrow.
concern. I mean, we can try that, but my only concern is we're not going to know when they're in range, when they're in position. So it might be that one side is fighting alone until the other side finally shows up.
True.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Might be a good plan, though. Like, it's good to get that pincer attack on him, because at least then if he's focused on one side, he's not attacking the other side, you know? But then how do we split up the group? Do we
I think you can, though. Like you said it yourself, he has his jaws. He also has those tentacles.
Yeah, he could attack
I think
from
he
behind.
definitely can attack both sides.
True.
Then if that's the case, I think we should just go in through the cavern entrance, all of us,
Oh.
one by one.
How do you want to hit him, by the way? Can we, like, focus on, like, tentacles, for instance? Or get close, or how...
We could
could-
chop
Well,
the tentacles off, that
yeah,
would be
it
Me,
could
good.
be
me and
possible if-
Reynauld are gonna just go in.
It could
Anything
be
that you
possible.
guys want to aim at and shoot at while you're back there is on you guys. But I think me and Reynauld are going to be so focused on trying to keep ourselves alive and trying not to get bit. If this is if what
If he bites me,
Edamath says
I
is
c-
true,
I cannot be diseased. So if he bites me, I will not become diseased by him. If he bites you, Yonkathu, and you become diseased, I can cure it. Because
I think I think all this conversation is good, but I think we just go in.
Yeah, we
I think
just,
we get
I think
we
we
just
go
go
in.
for it.
Me and Reynauld will get as close as we can, and then as soon as we're within maybe 10, 15 feet, use fire.
Yep, agreed.
But you just need to stay as far back as you can. The more distance between you and this creature, the better.
Keep those arrows locked and ready. Keep those spells ready. As soon as you see that it's going to shit, that he's onto us, you fire.
What I
Trust in your-
hear is that this is not a time for my feral side to come out.
I think with how hearty me and Reynauld are, maybe you being a wolf is not the best idea. Which is why I was asking whether or not you had other spells you could utilize.
I have one up my sleeve.
Good.
Get
Then we're
stuck
all
in.
decided, yeah?
Let's do it.
And if worse comes to worse and we need to make a hasty retreat, I can always obscure it for us.
Indeed. Alright, we're decided then, yeah?
Yep.
We are indeed.
Right. Okay.
Although, quick question, have we found if there's a healer in town? We may need their services later.
I don't think so.
Maybe if we see lovely Lady Alderleaf, we should maybe ask on our way out.
Yeah, maybe we should.
I mean, you know that there is a cleric of sorts in town. You do not know their capabilities, however. Reynauld actually did speak to her.
Did indeed.
Well, that was the one in
Cool.
the temple?
Next to the shrine where I was praying and I wasn't heard.
Oh.
Okay. You want to find her first then? Or what's... Because, Reynauld, you do remember that she was a woman of faith. Like, this is something you just know.
Yeah. The cleric you're talking about, not the woman at the
Yes.
farm, right?
No, the cleric.
No, we won't find the cleric first, right?
No, I think if we know that she's here, so we'll just kind of assume her capability.
The last time I
I
seen
mean-
her, she was at the shrine.
In the Forgotten Realms, it's fairly common that most of those who kind of guard a town as a person of faith are capable of resurrecting those within a decent amount of time, provided that they are willing to do either a favor for the faith or willing to provide a sum of gold for the expenses made.
Sounds good to me. I'm ready.
Well, I guess.
To
the
the
death?
cavern.
The death?
Victory or death.
Let's just go take care of this quickly.
So, all of you start moving your way over towards the cave entrance. Is that correct?
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Remember, guys, by any means necessary, this thing goes down.
Right. And I will be moving all of you to this screen once more. What is your marching order as you go towards through the thin tunnel once more?
Thanks
Okay,
for the
so I've lit a torch and I'll be in the front.
I am behind Yonkathu.
I'll be positioning 40 yards from him. So entrance, I guess.
I mean, this is just walking in.
I'll be behind the two burly boys.
Okay.
I'll be
Fargrim,
behind Rosh.
Thurog, Seumas.
Come in the after Rosh.
Okay.
I'm after him.
Then that means Seumas is bringing up the rear.
Oh
As
yeah.
usual.
Beefy boy in the back.
Hmm?
Beefy boy in the back.
Okay. Nee. Iets. So. Gosh. Right. Oh wait, I'm on a different layer. You all start entering into the cave, and you can already hear like the gnashing of teeth and the breaking of bones and just the sounds of gore as this creature is just chomping down onto the bodies that have remained. Where it's just like fresh meats. No. Returning me. Do you have more?
We do not have more yet. But I see you are still enjoying the fruits of our labor from last time we were here.
I want more.
We still have more to discover, but it requires us to pass you.
I want you to throw a deception.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Then go ahead.
Thank you. And then I'm gonna slowly make my way across this bridge and up this bridge.
All right. Okay. Sure. You. Wait, no. Give me a quick moment. I need to grab the book. Right. Okay. And how much does your character currently weigh?
Total weight currently is 48.6.
That is only your carried weight.
Oh,
Is that
true.
your carried weight?
That is my carried weight.
Yeah, it shows
Well,
total weight.
Yeah, that should be. Where does it calculate here? Because you only have one.
It'll be the money.
Right. Yep. All right. Because this is your carried weight without your actual character's weight.
Yeah.
So
Please
that
don't
means
tell
you
me
are-
this bridge is gonna fall in on your weight.
That means you are passing 50, and as you set foot here, you can feel your feet give way, and you start to slip into okay. And you start to fall into the crevasse. And you fall down 20 foot and take.
Can I not make a save against that?
No, unfortunately not. You take 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
It's off to a good start.
You can hear the creature start to laugh. So guttural. You fell into their trap.
You didn't think of maybe telling me that was there, no? We have helped you quite a bit, you know.
All you are here for is to bring me food. And you can see that he kind of makes his way over 5, 10, 15, 20. No, 15, 20. And he extends one of his large tentacles towards you, kind of motioning for you to take it and to be able to be lifted out.
Oh, he's helping you.
And he places you back on the opposite side of the bridge. That means that currently this bridge, give me a second, is out.
Thank you for the assistance.
And
Then
he
question:
places
if we're
you
not in
back.
combat, how does using spells work? Can you just use them
Yes.
You
without?
can ready them without doing
No,
it.
but
yeah.
like
what
if
kind of?
if I was one to throw a heal over,
Yeah, you can just use them.
Just use
It
them?
costs the same as in combat. It's the thing is you just don't have action economy. So you can, if the spell is just a bonus action, you can just cast the spell and you just use the
Cool.
spell.
Hey, Sean. Hey, Yonkathu. Feel better, friend.
Thank you, Rosh.
As all this is going on, I'm just slowly advancing up the left side.
Okay. He is
Okay.
going to roll.
Where you at, Seumas? Get in there.
As soon as the two of you start moving upwards, the tentacles kind of wrap around the area where he currently is. There is no more meat here. I can smell if there is.
Weren't we supposed to
You
sneak
can-
attack when we got in range, by the way,
Wait.
Greg?
Wait, hang on.
Are
And
you
In
sure?
that same moment, he starts to skulk around the corner. I shall have you instead.
Got him.
And that is where we're going to leave off the session for today.
No,
Ah!
you can't do that to us.
No.
The beauty is I can and I fucking will.
I mean, I was gonna say as he took that step, I shouted out now, and that's when our party was to let fly with their readied
That is
whatnots.
what we will start with next session.
Hopefully.
Next Thursday.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Wow.
I hate D&D
I will-
sometimes. Fuck you.
I will say
What's a
this is going
cliffhanger?
to be a challenge.
Oh, I will not be here next session because I'm at a funeral, so I can't guarantee what time I'll be back.
Okay, if
I
you
think we
you can't
need
make
everyone here.
yeah, I agree. This is kind of a big fight. As you are well aware, kinda.
I already have
Right.
Sephiroth music playing in the back of my head as we speak.
Sephiroth!
Literally, I won't spoil anything, but I've done some research into this fight.
Why would you do that? Ruining it for
Why would you
yourself.
do that,
Just
man?
say that's so ruining the experience, man.
I mean,
Oh.
you don't know what this creature is.
I don't know
Except
what it
for
can
its name.
do. Technically, I don't know what it can do.
Because the creature in the book is not the same as you're fighting right now.
Fuck. Then I don't know what we're doing.
Ha ha.
Yeah, the creature in the book is quite a lot weaker. Because you guys are with more people and at a higher level. So
we should have starved it.
in any case.
Well, you were the one that
thank you
were
all for-
wanting to come charging on in here.
Deus fault. Deus fault.
By the way,
Deus fault.
just out of curiosity, right? How the fuck did that thing even get in here? Like, it's 2x2, and the cave entrance is only 1. Why?
It was probably summoned in.
Yeah, that is the thing.
Was farted into existence.
Deus
Magic.
fault.
Yeah.
Deus
We'll
fault.
fart it out of existence.
No, we'll queef it out of existence.
Deus Vault.
Right,
Deus
so
Vault.
to update the list of shit that we apparently currently have 2 healing potions, 2 spell scrolls, a longsword that I'm just gonna get rid of because that's now equipped. Mercury, Dragon's Bile, Powdered Nightshade, Golden Teeth, a Pearl, and 3 Cornelians. Is that all we have?
Yeah, I think
Yes.
so.
Yes.
Okay,
Thank you, inventory man.
you're welcome.
I don't know much about half orcs, but you must be good with money.
Yeah, they're better than goblins, that's for sure.
I know I carry a lot of it.
Indeed. That was fun. Thank you again for a fantastic session.
Yes, and until next time when we shall fight this little beastie.
Fucking die!
Yep. Could
I
be the
already-
end of Minds of Phandelver.
I'm gonna say one of us is gonna die, probably.
I'm just gonna let you guys know that if people start dying and there's no way we're gonna win, I'm bolting.
You're the whole reason we're in here!
Indeed.
No, technically Jay is.
By any means necessary, that thing goes down.
No, technically it's both Jay and Louis.
I said we're gonna kill it. I didn't say I'm gonna stay there and let it kill me.
I mean, you're not gonna kill it then, are you? Though, are you?
Well, if we don't kill it, we'll have to come back with some new adventures. Or
I can't wait. I can't wait for Louis to just walk around with like 5 different parties of adventurers just to try and kill this thing.
I'll be the new guy at the orchard. Oh god.
Anything's better than the elf.
Indeed.
Wow, hatred, eh? What
I'll catch
Should
you
we head?
guys later.
Yeah. Keep us posted for next
I
week.
shall be going to bed, and I will have a lot of free time in my holiday, and I will be making a lot of maps and stuff. So next time we can have even more stuff.
It's okay. You won't need another map.
Awesome.
This is where we're gonna die.
We're already dead.
Well, I mean, that would make a cool transition into the homebrew campaign.
True.
We're all going to die down here.
Yep.
Yeah, we just go straight into the
Yeah.
homebrew
Also,
campaign. We don't
the
even beat
reason
Minds
we-
of Phandelver.
The reason he figured it out, by the way, is because he rolled a natural 20 on you guys, kind of trying to sneak up and understood what you guys were doing.
Oh, fucking hell. What an arsehole.
Yep.
Sweet.
What a dickhead.
Yep.
It's fine.
Yep.
I
Beaten by a nat 20, dude.
I still shouted no in time, so we still get the first flurry
You do
of
not
the
get.
fall.
He is not technically surprised.
Yeah, he rolled a natural 20. We're not surprising him.
You did roll properly for trying to. Basically, you guys did get into a decent position.
Yeah.
So that's at least a solace. Anyways, thank you for playing. Until next time.
Indeed. Thank you very much for a good
Thanks,
session.
Chris!